Stellar Lumens aka XLM has been doing tremendously well in the past few weeks, and I'm sure you guys have been hearing about IBM working together with the Stellar Lumens network, and this is indeed extremely exciting information. So in today's video we are going to be looking at both the technicals and the fundamentals as well, because it's always very important for us to always stay ahead of the game, because I mean this is just how basically good traders usually tend to do, because you just want to be ahead of everybody because you don't want to make the same mistakes that everybody's making. So I go by the name of Muna. Welcome to Beyond 10x. I hope you guys are going to smash the like button. Feel free to be part of the family. Hit the subscribe button as well. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. So obviously we have to talk about the price of Stellar. Right now the current price of Stellar Lumens is about 11 cents. We are having a market cap of about 2.3 billion US dollars with a daily volume of about 284 million US dollars. So I'm a very technical type of person. I don't really care about the fundamentals, and if we had to take a look at the Stellar Lumens chart, right, we obviously had a situation where the price of Stellar Lumens just drastically started growing, and a lot of people actually got to make quite substantial amount of profit. If we check out the movement, the price action, this was roughly about 30%, right? Congratulations to everybody that really got to buy right around that area when the prices of Stellar Lumens was extremely low. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering, like, why is the price of Stellar Lumens beginning to decline in value? Like, what really happened? This is what we usually call buy the rumor, sell the news type of situation. So obviously the people who actually got to buy Stellar Lumens right around this area, these were the people who've got insider type of knowledge. These are the people who are aware of what's really going to be announced on the blogs in the upcoming days, and these are the people that really get to take advantage. But it doesn't really matter, because we are only here because of the technicals, so we don't really care what's really going to be happening to the price of Stellar because of the fundamentals. So obviously I am having good expectations when it comes to the price action of Stellar Lumens, because we are having a very bullish indicator right over here. As you guys can clearly see, the orange line is the 20 exponential moving average and the red line is the 50 exponential moving average. So right now we are having a situation where the 20 EMA goes above the 50 EMA, and this is a very bullish indicator. So guys, even though the price of Stellar Lumens right now seems to be declining in value, we still have quite a lot of momentum, upward momentum, if I can put it that way. So this is actually a very good golden opportunity for people like you and I who actually never really got to utilize this particular bottom right over here. So there's obviously going to be a lot of buying opportunities. So right now what I would encourage a lot of people to do is to look for buying opportunities, because the momentum has switched over to the bullish side of things. I'm about to give you a few of my buying expectations, or rather my buying entries. By the way, you guys always have to remember that this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and whatever you do, you better do your own due diligence. So with that said, let's look at a few buying potentials. But what usually happens is whenever we have a very good run, right, and whenever the tides are changing, like for example in this particular case we had this situation right over here, right? So what usually happens is there's going to be an opportunity where the price of Stellar Lumens is going to come near to the 20 EMA. So the orange line is the 20 EMA. So what we're going to experience is the price is obviously going to come back down and test the 20 EMA. So if you guys are going to be looking at the price of XLM, you guys have to pull up the EMAs and you have to look forward to the price of XLM going closer to the 20 moving average. You guys already know how the Fibonacci levels work, so there's a very high probability that Stellar Lumens is actually going to drop down as low as the 61.8% Fib level, which is going to be about 2,492 Satoshi. So this right over here is going to be a very good entry, but of course, as you guys can clearly see, it is corresponding right along the 50 EMA. So anything which is going to be between the 20 EMA and the 50 EMA is going to be a very good entry. But all you have to do is practice a little bit of patience, and you guys already know that you have to always consider what's happening with the price of Bitcoin, because wherever Bitcoin goes, this is where a lot of alternative cryptocurrencies are going to go. So in case you guys are a little bit curious, the absolute bottom for the price of Bitcoin is about $3,600 US. If you guys really want to like check out the Bitcoin technical analysis that I did a few days ago, which is very valid up to this day, you can check out my previous video, and you guys are going to be, you know, in tandem with what I'm saying with regards to the price action of BTC. So we might have a situation where the price of BTC drops drastically down, but it's really going to find support right around the $3,600 US level. And if that happens, well, it's a very high probability that there's going to be a situation where the price of Stellar Lumens really drastically drops down and finds support right around the 20 and the 50 EMA, which is really going to correspond with our 61.8% level, which is going to be close to about 2,469 Satoshi. If we take a look at the CoinMarketCap website, we are having quite a lot of events. We have event after event. So 28th March all the way down to about 31st October, right? We are obviously going to be having quite a lot of activity when it comes to the Stellar Lumens platform. So this is just going to lead up to more and more hype, which is very, very good. So let's just briefly look at the IBM article right over here. IBM announced the launch of WorldWire, a real-time global payment system built on the Stellar network. This is very big news. By linking regulated financial institutions to the speed and versatility of Stellar, WorldWire aims to replace the legacy correspondent banking system with simple point-to-point transactions. Out of the gate, WorldWire supports 47 currencies in 72 countries, and it's only going to grow from here. It's all about adoption, and right now Stellar Lumens is on the right track. So when we have more adoption, obviously the price of Stellar Lumens is going to be very high as well. So according to this exciting news, IBM is a very established company. A lot of people really have a lot of faith in IBM. If huge companies such as IBM begin utilizing the Stellar network, obviously this is going to be very exciting news, and there's obviously going to be a few other companies which are going to be following IBM's footsteps, because I mean, IBM, who doesn't really know what IBM is? So when that really starts happening, there's obviously going to be a network effect, and there's going to be a lot of adoption, which is very, very bullish, if you know what I mean. It's very important to always look at the volume, because wherever the volume is, this is where the price usually tends to go as well. So if we check out the OBV, which is the on-balance volume, the price, or rather the volume of Stellar Lumens, has been steadily increasing. So this is where we had the bottom, right? And after that, when a lot of people really got to buy in Stellar Lumens at the bottom, right, we had quite a lot of substantial amount of volume, and recently we ended up topping right around this area because we have to gather a little bit of momentum. We had situations where the volume was constantly declining, and it was always right below the 13 EMA, right around this area. So this usually happens like whenever you are in a bear market, right? You have a market situation where the volume is constantly trailing behind the 13 EMA, and during a bull market, right, the volume is always on top of the 13 EMA. So these are the very good indicators that you guys are supposed to be utilizing in order for you to like do the right thing, because what usually happens is a lot of people usually tend to do the opposite. So monitoring the volume and really getting to like look at a lot of different indicators, like for example the EMAs, is a very good thing that you can actually do in order for you to like you know, trade with the trend as well. So as you guys can blatantly see, whenever the volume switches over, right, and goes above the 13 EMA, that really indicates that there's a very good opportunity for you to like you know, go along and just trade with the trend as well. So whenever you are having a bear market, right, the opposite usually happens. It really seems we are at the very beginning of an upcoming bull market, so I really congratulate you guys for like sticking around, because a lot of people have given up and a lot of people have just ended up quitting this trading thing, this whole investing in cryptocurrencies, but you guys are still around, and right now we are having a very good turnaround of events, and you guys always have to monitor these things because they are very detrimental to you guys making either profit or losses as well. This is where we have to unfortunately conclude today's episode. So I really hope that you found the information very useful. In case you've got any other questions for me, all you have to do is drop them in the comment section below. You guys already know the deal. You guys already know what to do. Kindly smash the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, because I'm going to be having much more information with regards to a lot of alternative cryptocurrencies out there. In case you've got any other cryptocurrencies that you would personally love me to review, all you have to do is drop that suggestion in the comment section below. So it's been your boy Mona, and I'm obviously going to talk to you a little bit later, most likely tomorrow. So yeah, take care, be good, and happy trading.
Says she wanna rock with a nigga like me. I'm a stylish guy. Spend a little guap with a nigga like me. We can catch a fly. Says she wanna rock with a nigga like me.